Chapter 12 The Sultan's Council. At the heart of the palace, in a grand chamber adorned with opulent tapestries and ornate furnishings, sat the Sultan. He was a figure of immense power and stoicism, his presence commanding respect and reverence. His beard, meticulously groomed, framed a face etched with lines of wisdom and concern. His eyes, sharp and discerning, constantly scanned the horizon of his thoughts, always contemplating the future of his beloved city, Al-Medina. The Sultan's mind was a fortress of strategic thoughts and careful planning. He had led Al-Medina through times of prosperity and peril, always with the well-being of his people at the forefront. He was a guardian of the city's legacy and a steward of its future. Every decision he made was weighed with the gravity of its potential impact, ensuring that the city and its people thrived. This day, as he sat upon his ornate throne, the Sultan pondered the recent whispers of strange occurrences in the desert, the arrival of the wanderer, and the ever-present challenge of maintaining balance in a land where magic and reality intertwined. His thoughts were interrupted by a gentle knock on the door. "Enter," the Sultan called, his voice resonant and authoritative. Princess Layla stepped into the chamber, her presence a breath of fresh air in the solemn room. She approached the Sultan with a graceful bow, her eyes reflecting the respect and love she held for him. "Sultan," she began, her voice soft yet steady, "I seek your counsel. There are matters of the city and its subjects that weigh heavily on my heart." The Sultan gestured for her to sit beside him. "Speak. Your insights are always valued." Layla took a seat, gathering her thoughts. "I have been thinking about Al-Medina, about its people and the future that lies ahead. The city is a beacon of culture and progress, yet it is also a place of deep mystery and magic. I have dreams, Sultan, dreams of a wanderer who has come to our land. I believe his arrival is significant, that it is tied to the fate of Al-Medina." The Sultan listened intently, his expression thoughtful. "This wanderer," he said, "is he the one who arrived at the port recently? I have heard whispers of his presence and the unusual circumstances that brought him here." Layla nodded. "Yes, Sultan. His name is Tariq. I feel that his journey is intertwined with the destiny of our city. The dreams I have suggest that he is a bearer of change, one that could either bring great fortune or unforeseen challenges." The Sultan leaned back in his chair, his eyes narrowing as he considered the words of the princess. "The future of Al-Medina has always been my greatest concern. We stand at a crossroads where the decisions we make now will shape the lives of our people for generations. Magic is a double-edged sword, capable of both creation and destruction. We must tread carefully." Layla could see the weight of responsibility in the Sultan's eyes. "What do you propose we do? How can we ensure that the path we choose is the right one?" The Sultan stood, his gaze fixed on the city beyond the palace walls. "We must learn more about this wanderer, about his purpose and the nature of the magic that surrounds him. Knowledge is our greatest ally. We will seek counsel from our scholars and sages, and we will watch him closely. If he is to be a part of our city's future, we must understand his role in it." Layla felt a sense of relief at the Sultan's wisdom and decisiveness.
I will aid in this endeavor. I believe that understanding the wanderer and his journey is crucial to our future.
The Sultan turned to the princess, his expression softening. Your heart is as wise as it is kind, Layla. Together, we will navigate these uncertain times. Al-Madinah is strong because of its people, and with their support, we will ensure its prosperity.
The princess and the Sultan stood together, looking out over the city they both cherished. The journey ahead was fraught with challenges, but they were united in their resolve to protect and guide Al-Madinah. The winds of chance had brought Tariq to their land, and with him the promise of change. It was up to them to ensure that this change was for the better. As the sun set over the golden sands, casting long shadows across the city, the Sultan and Princess Layla knew that their path was clear. They would face the future with wisdom and courage, guided by the love they had for their people and the city that was their home.